I thought you had unmuted. Hello. Why are we unmuted? Okay. Hello.
How you going?
Yeah, how you going? Nah, so episode 241, right? Yeah, Kieran's onto it.
Oh, sick.
And we have Mr. Brendan Stange, right?
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Yeah. So you work at DJ City, right?
Yes, I do, yeah. And with Tim and Adam, who you know very well.
Yeah.
And,
Big shout out to Tim and Adam if they're watching.
Thanks for those guys for getting me on here, and thanks to you guys for having me.
Yeah, so what, they just said to you like, come on.
I was at work one day and they said, we should get Brendan on the Infra-Red, and I was like, oh yeah, why not? Like,
no,
sounds good.
So then what's your history? What's your background? Because you were telling me before it's like 4 generations of music.
Yeah, like music's like big in my mum's side of the family. Like, my great granddad, Terence Brennan, he that's where apparently my name comes from. Like, they just changed one of the N's to a D, so that's where I got my name, Brendan. But yeah, he was in a band with a bunch of blokes, and they used to, like, the band lineup changed a lot. They used to record and stuff, and they brought out a bunch of 45s at one stage.
Like, how long ago was this though?
Oh, this was like early 1930s.
Yeah, wow, really?
Yeah.
In Australia?
Yeah, in Australia, yeah.
Yeah, damn, okay.
Yeah, and then my nan was also, she was an acclaimed accordion player, and she did some stuff on like radio, live radio and that.
Has she got any like music that we can look up or anything at all?
No, not anything we can look up.
Yeah, but that's still cool though. She played the accordion on radio.
And then and my mum was also a musician. I grew up watching her on stage and stuff, so like, yeah.
What did she play then? Like,
she was a guitarist and singer. And she played like when I was real little in country bands a lot.
Hell yeah!
But then she moved up to like later on, like she started playing in like bluesy sort of bands, like still country blues sort of stuff. And then she was heading towards the blues side of things. And then she's doing other things like acting and stuff. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but she doesn't play much anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But
was she doing it when like you were around in a way?
Yeah, when I was little. Yeah, like I remember growing up watching her play on stage and like doing shows. And
that's so cool. Yeah.
I actually remember getting up in the middle of the night because she was singing for something on the radio. It was like raising money for like I don't know, it was something like telethon type thing without raising money for something, and she was like singing on the radio, like playing music, and it was really good.
That's epic though. Yeah. And then you kind of just popped up and then you just followed suit, and now you're into music as well.
I kind of grew up with music in the household, I started playing like music when I was real young. Like
what instruments?
Like guitar when I was like 4 or 5, or later than that, probably 5 or 6. And then like piano when I was about 8.
Yeah.
And then started playing tuba when I was about, I don't know, 11.
The tuba.
Tuba, yeah, the big brass instrument. Yeah.
How was that? Like,
I actually, at the time, I didn't like it because I was young and stupid. Do you know what I mean? But looking back, it was really good, man. I miss it a lot.
It's one of those things. It's like when you're a kid, you just want to rebel, and you're like, I don't like this, I don't like that. And you look back and you're like, damn, I had fun though.
And then now I've kind of like based my whole life around music. So it's kind of like, well, that was like a good. A good thing in the right.
So how much does one of those things weigh?
They're not that heavy, man. Like they're made out of like brass sort of thing, so they're not that heavy.
Yeah.
Like
they just look heavy. They've always looked heavy.
The cases are more heavy, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was bloody big, man. I had to fit it in the back of my parents' car and stuff.
But then, like, how old were you when you were playing this?
Oh, 11 to 12 years old until 17, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So I did it a few years, played it. Yeah.
But then, like, did you do any so that was just through school? You were playing?
Yeah, it was through school, but I also played in the Shell Youth Orchestra.
The Shell Youth Orchestra.
Yeah, it was.
Google that if that's right. Also, are we recording?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And yeah, we played at the Perth Concert Hall. It was probably one of my biggest gigs that I played at.
You played at Perth Concert Hall?
Yeah, it was like a 60-piece orchestra, man.
Dang, what? You played in a 60-piece orchestra?
Yeah. And I remember the night.
That's epic.
And it was September 11, 2001. Because I remember, like, that, because we lived in the country, right? And so we had to travel to Perth that night to do the show.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, like, in the car, I remember on the radio, all we could hear was, like, like
the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Like,
oh, my God.
So, yeah.
So you went and played in a 60-piece orchestra.
Yeah, on 9/11.
Yeah. On 9/11.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, but the show was good though, right?
Oh yeah, it was good, man. We played like 2001: Space Odyssey.
Really?
You know the
David Bowie.
From the movie.
Yeah, from the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, that was sick, man.
Yeah. So then, like, how was it learning the tuba? Like, because from a string instrument to a key instrument.
Yeah.
Then to like a wind instrument.
Yeah, like it's just like, I don't know, like once you learn like sort of the basics of music, it kind of goes across board. Like it's just the different techniques of playing instruments, I suppose.
Yeah.
You just got to get used to, you know.
But I can imagine with the like, do you reckon the piano really helped to be able to learn?
That helped like theoretically, do you know, like with theory and stuff, because you can actually see where the keys and that are. Like,
because that's where I've always seen it. It's like, you know, with the piano, to be able to read the sheet music and then actually play the keys and do the whole lot, it's like I
don't reckon I'd be able to do it now, but like back in the day, I could probably be able to play simple tunes. Like I never really took it that far. Like
well, it's just like it was almost like a stepping stone to get to the next instrument.
Yeah.
But then, so what stopped you from playing the tuba then?
Well, I finished year 12, and like tubas are about 15 grand, man. Like,
how much? What?
Yeah, like so really? I would have continued on with it, man. Like, but they're too expensive. Like,
but then what happened to? So you didn't own it?
No, it was hired from the school that I went to. Yeah, so
damn.
But yeah, they're expensive, man.
Yeah. Where would you even buy it? Look up Zammel's music. Big shout out to Zammel's if they're still around. No, Zenith music.
Yeah, Zenith. Yeah,
no, Zammel's is bloody jewelry.
That's right.
Yeah, how much is from Zenith? Out of stock.
So expensive, you can't find out.
You have to inquire about it. Yeah. But it's from London.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, something like that.
I know they're super expensive, like
silver plated as well. They would be so expensive. But it's like with a grand piano.
Yeah.
It's like you throw like 30k, 20k to grand piano, like a big, nice flash one.
But I remember even then I was experimenting with sound and music and stuff, because like my parents used to get shitty at me because they was like, play your instrument properly, but I was like playing didgeridoo on the tuba, like, you know, like the...
what other instruments do you play then? Right.
Oh, that's about bass guitar as well.
Bass guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, but then so you just like having a crack at the didgeridoo.
Yeah, no, I was just mucking around.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do circular breathing or anything like that, but like I could get the sound out of the tuba. And I thought it was hilarious, and my parents got angry. But my music teacher was like, "No, it's good. You're experimenting with music, you know." And I was like, "That's cool."
Well, that's it in a way as well. Yeah, well, that's where a lot of people, you know, it's experimentation.
And I'm still friends with my music teacher now. So shout out to Joanna Nordstrom if she's listening. She's like,
Yeah, big shout out there.
I opened my eyes up to music like when I was young. So.
But then, so you did that, but then what happened after that? So you got into the electronic production?
Yeah, when I was about 12, 13, I really got into like Beastie Boys, right? Is what really like got me, like, you know what I mean? And like I got into like sort of dancey sort of electronic music then. And then as through high school, I got into like Ministry of Sound and and then when I was like I started making music when I was like 12, 13, like on like Fruity Loops too or whatever.
Yeah, FL Studio.
Yeah, but like I had the free version, so I couldn't save anything, but I figured it out. Like if I downloaded a free like wave editor,
you just
and I just like I'd like keep that running in the background, do like a on the fly mix of the track, and then like record it in the WAV file, and then I'd go back to the WAV file and then cut and paste, zoom right in on the WAV files, and then just like, you know, chop and like copy paste.
But
that would take fucking ages, man.
But in doing that though, just like you said before, with like playing the the tuba like a didgeridoo almost, it's experimentation.
Well, I kind of had to with dance music because like growing up in the country, no one like even listened to like techno or anything.
Whereabouts are you from again? Like whereabouts in the country?
My dad was a cop, so we kind of moved around a bit. Like, but most of my the end of primary school and all of high school was in Narrogin.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that's where I developed most of my music.
Yeah, wow.
You know,
Yeah, well, what's the population of Narrogin again?
Oh, it's like 1,200 or something. Well, it was, I don't know, it's probably gone down
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, well, you know, like every time I go back there, because my mum still lives there, and my sister and my nan and granddad still live there. So like,
yeah,
whenever I go and visit them, yeah, like the town seems like more dead than the last time I've been there. Like shops are closing, and it's like.
See, for me, I'm from Busselton, and every time I go down there, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. Where's this come from? Where's that come from?
Yeah, it's booming down there, right?
It's blowing up.
Yeah,
but it's good. But it's bad because I miss my old country town.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but now
it's a popular spot, Busselton, eh?
It is, yeah. It is. It's just one of those things. But so then you started diving into Ministry of Sound. So what, like, it was just like the classic CD compilations? Like,
Like, I think it was what was I think Dance Nation 2001. That was killer.
Yeah, can we Google that? Let's pull up the tracks on that.
It was like Pee Wee mixed one side, and I think I can't remember who mixed the other side.
2001.
But it was a classic, eh?
Look up MOS after, or Ministry of Sound.
But yeah, so like...
Yeah, there you go. So like that yellow one? Like, which one?
Yeah, that was the yellow one, yeah. That's it, man.
It was so iconic back in the day, weren't they? Like, yeah, because I think I had it was a green and black one. It had like a race car on it in front of it, and a girl one. But it was like a future bass.
Yeah, right.
It was so good. It had things like piano, like PJANNO on it.
Oh yeah.
It had Tarantula from Pendulum. It had all sorts of wicked stuff on it. But then it was just all mixed.
Yeah.
So then when I got into DJing, it's like I started trying to use those songs, but at the end of the songs, they're mixing into another song.
Yeah, well, that's what, like, because after, like, listening to Ministry of Sound, I kind of got the idea of what DJing was about, you know? Because growing up in the country, no one really had a clue.
Yeah,
so I had to kind of teach myself. Like, I remember working at Coles when I was, like, 14, 15, and I saved up enough money to buy turntables and a mixer. And
well, what turntables and what mixer?
I originally bought Stanton straight 30s.
Straight 30s?
Yeah, they got the straight tone arm.
Okay.
And then, and then a Gemini mixer. It was just a good beginner's package, you know what I mean?
That's epic. And so you were doing this in Narrogin then?
Yeah, like when I was a teenager. But I had no idea how to mix.
Yeah.
And only going by Ministry of Sound CDs. And I used to
buy... Was it that one there?
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
I've still got them, eh?
They're collectors.
Yeah.
They're literally collectors, like, equipment now.
Yeah,
and it sucks because, like... In a way, it's like they're very good bits of equipment.
They were, man. Like mine were lasted up until last year. Like
really?
When they've just like the pitch control has sort of like gone out of whack on it, you know. Like,
okay, but that's what I mean. Like it's just the pitch control. It's probably it'd probably be like a $50 fix.
Yeah, like
it'll still work. Like
it's nuts, man.
And so you had that a Gemini.
Gemini. It was a PMX 140.
A PMX.
But it looks very similar. Yeah.
A PMX 140. I've never heard of Gemini before. I mean, I've just got my new Google phone and it's got Gemini AI. Yeah, that's it. Still getting used to that crap.
That's my mixer there.
That's epic.
I still got that too, yeah.
So what are the things near the bottom, near the crossfader?
They're like switches. So you can like switch the bass off and they're on a spring. So they flick it back up. Like, you know, you can cut the bass out and then take your finger off the switch.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so that's for bass, mids and highs then.
Yeah, so you can cut them out when they're on springs and then it'll just flick back.
Yeah, instead of just turning it down.
Yeah, instead of trying to get it exact on the, you
just push it down. Like, okay.
It's really cool. And then you've got like little punch-in buttons on the side as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But then, so like you practiced and played on this for a while then.
And until I started, like, I worked out that I could earn the same amount of money DJing in one night, DJing, than like a whole week at Coles after school sort of thing. So I kind of quit Coles and I became like resident DJ of like the local pub there.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't mixing, I was playing like pub songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just like, classic pub tracks.
Yeah. And so I did that for a few years, and then when I got my license, I started doing like Brookton, Pingelly, all the southwest pubs. Every weekend I'd just go to a different pub, play somewhere, and like, you know, it was good, man. Like,
hell yeah. Do you want to do another pub at all?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. We'll talk about that after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I got to help my uncle out. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just playing like general
pub tunes.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah, just pub tunes. Yeah. Pub rock. That's it.
Cool as.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that after.
Yeah, man.
But then so then with that, so how did you find DJing? Because you you bought all this equipment.
Yeah.
But no one really taught you though, right?
Yeah, right. So what I was doing is I was kind of like listening to Ministry of Sound and watching Rage, trying to work out what they were doing. And then I worked out, like, because Ministry of Sound is one track, they mix it in, obviously, you know, with another track to, you know, and it's continuous. So I realised what they were doing. Yeah. And I knew, like, the pitch control and all that, you know, it's pretty simple. And so I basically sat there and tried to nut it out. And then, like, I remember my first successful mix, because I thought I dropped a channel out, and I'm like, what's going on with my mixer? Like, the same thing is coming through both channels. Like, what's going on? And then I'm like, I'm just done a proper mix. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, that was a, like, groundbreaking moment for me. I was just like, wow, actually, that's how you do it.
Yeah, did it right.
So, yeah, like...
that would have been incredible, though, because, like, no one showed you.
Yeah.
You just try to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, I had to, yeah.
Like, no internet, no YouTube or anything?
No, we didn't have it. Our house didn't have internet then.
Yeah, that's it. It was back then.
Yeah. It was, like, 2000, 2001.
Yeah, that's it. You might get ADSL, but rare. Like,
my mum and dad's computer got filled with WAV files because, like, you know, computers had, like, no space in them. Yeah. And I was doing everything in WAV. Yeah. So, like...
You just filled it right up.
And the computer was going so slow, man. And, like, my parents were like, no, get rid of it. Like, you know, if you don't finish an album soon, we're going to delete them all. I'm like, yeah. So, like, quickly finished as many tracks as I could and put them on a CD,
And put them on a CD?
Yeah, like, just, like...
Do you still have the CD?
Yeah, look, actually, my mum has a copy and she's, like, lent it to me. Cool. She's lent it to me to, like, grab all the tracks back off it. Like,
that's epic, though. So, like, that's like a blast from the past then, basically.
Yeah, well, and what I did is, like, my first EP that came out recently in, like, 2023, like, As Brendanus Monster, I did an homage to, like, where it all began. And so I released 3 tracks that I made when I was like 14, 15 years old as my first EP. I just got them remastered.
Hell yeah. Are they on Spotify or anything?
Yeah.
Can we pull them up? Yeah.
Then that was Little Rascal Records that came out on.
Yeah. Because you mentioned that to me before then, right?
Yeah. So shout out to Brett as well. Like he runs Little Rascal Records. He's actually releasing my next EP, which comes out next Friday. Actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, so then how many tracks have you got coming out on that one then?
Well, this next EP is actually a 4-track EP, which is like 1 track is mine, and then I got a few other producers to remix it.
Hell yeah.
And like we had like a bit of a competition, and like me and Brett from the label chose the best 3, and they went on the EP.
Yeah.
So like we've had some awesome remixes by like Near Edge was one of them.
Oh yeah, yep.
And
he's actually Simon's come on here. Actually. Yeah. He hit me up tonight. Today.
Yeah,
he's coming on the podcast in the next couple of months.
Well, so. He didn't make the EP, but he submitted a track, which was awesome. He did a really cool remix.
Oh, it's just local talent.
Yeah. And then One Dread was another one. He's out of the UK.
Yeah.
And he's actually been around for a long time in the industry. He's actually, like even my label owner Brett said, I know One Dread from back in the day. Like, it's not crazy.
Yeah, it's funny how it can come like full circle.
Well, One Dread actually, he's an A&R for Geomagnetic Records.
A&R?
A&R, like their talent scout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's actually chosen a track of mine to release on Geomagnetic Records, so... That'll be coming out in a few months. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So
let's pull up your Spotify though. It's like, how do you spell it again? So it's
BRENDANANIS.
Yep, Brendanus.
It's hard to spell. Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Hell yeah.
And that's my first EP there. And then there's some other releases, but.
How long did it take you to make these tracks then, like for this EP?
Oh well, I made them back when I was 14, so it's hard to say, you know.
Yeah. But then, like, you've improved since then.
But then, doing that, I was still making tunes with the WAV form, you know, like cutting and pasting stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit weird.
It's clean though.
Yeah, it was mastered by Brett at Little Rascal Records. And it's horror themed because it came out on Halloween 2023. That's why I made the cover horror themed, you know?
Hell yeah. And so still through FL Studio or Ableton now, or?
I've got like the full like proper version of FL Studio now, like the producer version. Like, I bought that like a few years ago.
It's expensive, but it's worth it though, right?
I thought, you know, like, because I played in bands for years, like 20 years.
Yeah,
like playing bass.
No, yeah, okay.
And,
we haven't even dived through that yet.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But I got sick of the band scene, you know what I mean? Like, trying to like...
Wait, turn down a little bit, Kieran. Why did you get sick of the band scene? Like,
I had like big ideas and stuff, and like people weren't matching up. Like, they all had like one bloke just wanted to jam in the back shed all the time. You know what I mean? And then like we were organising. Like, I think I organised a gig at Mojo's, and then no one wanted to show up. And I'm like, this is Mojo's, man. You know, like Mojo's.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah.
It is a big thing.
And so I was just like, you know, like, it's time to do something different.
That's fair. But then, like, so in and out of how many bands then? Like?
It was mainly 2, really.
Okay.
And then I used to, like, you know, I'd get calls from people and say, "Can you come play bass for us tonight?" And they'd rock up and they'd give me a song list, and I'd be, all right, no worries, I'll give it a go.
Hell yeah, that's all right. Yeah. But then, like, so with that, like, so what's your go-to style of music to play if you are going to fill in for a band?
If it's bass, like, rock music's super easy to play. Like, but I don't like
Is it now?
I don't like it though. Like, I'm not a big fan.
Why? What makes you not like it?
Well, it's just like, for bass, it's too
just simple,
too straightforward, simple. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's
not complicated, not complex.
But like, see, I like my band before Tuck Shop Vandals. We were called Tuck Shop Vandals.
Is it on Facebook as well? Or
yeah, we released 2 songs in that band.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then, the band before that I preferred, it was called Flying Aubergine.
Flying Aubergine, okay.
And we used to we were like a blues funk fusion sort of band. It was wicked, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was mainly like improv stuff, you know, like...
Well, just like on stage and just mess around, have fun, like...
Yeah, and it was just good fun, you know?
Yeah, okay, hell yeah then. But then, so like... Yeah, that's epic. What made you like jump from band to band though? Was it just like people went separate ways? And
yeah, well,
as you said before as well, it's like different ideas of
exactly. And then I think with Flying Aubergine, our guitarist and vocalist, we were a 3-piece.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was originally from South Australia, and he moved back to Adelaide because his daughter was over there and stuff, which is understandable, you know.
Yeah, that's.
And then me and the drummer, we struggled to find, like, you know, that. You know, you get that vibe when you're jamming with people, and sometimes it works and just sometimes it doesn't. Like,
kind of. I've never jammed with someone.
Oh, I haven't done. Yeah.
No. Like, I don't play any. I used to.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. So growing up, I went to a private school, Bunbury Cathedral Grammar.
Oh yeah.
And so I learnt the piano, the cello, the violin, the clarinet, the flute, and the guitar.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I think I'm missing one because I'm pretty sure it was 7.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
And then after that, it was just DJing. Just stuck with the DJ. I was like, nope, like, it's just a bit easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so then with that, like, where do you want to take the band? Like, where do you want to take the music? And like,
well, like, I was vinyl DJ for many years, like, and because I refused to turn to like digital, like I was just like one of those. That's so one of those people that are just like, nah, not having it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I was like that for ages, and then I was kind of like, this is costing me a lot of money, like, you know what I mean? Like buying records all the time. I'm just like, this is just ridiculous.
Well, how much is the average record?
You're looking anywhere between $20 and $30 for like 2 tracks. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like one on one side, one on the other side.
I give it to you though. Like vinyl DJ, it's impressive. And if you're good at it, it's very impressive.
Honestly, I feel lucky because I got that the groundwork done when I first learnt how to mix with vinyl. Do you know what I mean? So when I did transfer to digital, at first it was a little boring for me, but then I was like, actually, there's some cool shit you can do with this stuff. You know what I mean? And then I started like discovering, like, you know, and like so the
effects and everything.
The last couple of years, I've just been like, yeah, this is cool. Like,
so then, where else do you play these days? Like, what are some of the other gigs you've done and everything?
I've played with Rumble a couple of times down in Mandurah.
Oh yeah.
And me and Julio played there for New Year's actually.
Yeah, because you mentioned you're good mates with Julio, right? Yeah. Big shout out Julio if you're watching. Yeah, I love that dude so much.
He's such a legend, man.
I hope he lets it go. The other day I went to a house party. Well, not a house party. I went to a rave.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I don't know why. But I thought Julio was Papua New Guinean.
Oh really?
Yeah. And he was like, "What?" Like,
no,
what? No, I'm Mexican. I'm like, "What?"
He's not Mexican either. He's from El Salvador.
El Salvador, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it, isn't that in Mexico?
No.
Can we Google, where is El Salvador, Kieran? Oh God, Julio, I love you so much, and I'm so sorry for messing this up. Where's El Salvador? I swear that's in Mexico. It's in Central America. So yeah, it's then go maps. So you got Nicaragua. All right, zoom out a little bit. So yeah, we got, okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
I thought that was all Mexico.
Oh, right.
Damn, boy was I wrong. Because we have Cuba, and you have San Pedro, and all the other stuff, but boy was I wrong. Sorry, Julio.
I'm sure you'll be fine, man.
Yeah. So it just seems like your whole life you've always done something with music.
Yeah. And also, sorry, bring it back to New Year's. Our MC was MC Jubes.
MC Jubes. Can you turn it down a little bit if that's right, Kieran? Sorry.
He's originally from New Zealand, but he lives in Australia now.
Yeah, okay.
He's a good mate of mine as well.
But then, so how was that? So he MC'd over your set?
Me and Julio set,
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But then what did you play? Like jungle? Or?
Yeah, Julio was mainly plays jungle.
Yeah.
But I play sort of like neuro rollers. You know what I mean? Some heavier D&B.
Hell yeah, okay. What would you say your style of music is? Like, what actually is your genre?
I don't really, as far, what do you mean, producing or DJing?
Yeah, like producing and then DJ.
Yeah, I don't really have a genre, anywhere, I don't really do house.
Yeah.
But I do sort of techno and drum and bass is my main one. Drum and bass would be my main one.
Yeah, I find drum and bass, it's more it's faster, it's just a bit more energetic.
Yeah, that's it, man.
House has got its roots and it's got a time and a place.
Yeah.
But I just, drum and bass is just faster.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just a faster BPM. It's got more I
just enjoy it, man. And there's some awesome producers out there. Even local producers, there's some awesome local
producers. That's it. And we've got so many people here that are just so talented.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about before, I hope, Josh, big shout out to Josh Crofton.
Yeah, man.
He's just started his podcast now as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think he does it on Saturdays. But
cool.
Big ups to that.
Yeah, man.
I want to get him back on more often, but it's so difficult because of just so many new guests and this and that.
Yeah, that's it,
doing
man.
what I'm doing, but yeah, big ups to Sub Era.
Yeah.
They do what they do. Jumbled my words. What they do is very good.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Very good.
And I know they take over 201 Below a lot, which is awesome, man. That's a wicked venue, eh?
Yeah.
So
they got the Function Ones down there and everything.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. But then, where would you like to take your DJing then, per se?
Well, seriously, my bookings are building up. Since working at DJ City, I don't know what it is, but I've just immersed myself into music, and then pushing everything out, pushing my name out there, and being picking up gigs here and there, which is cool.
It's all just networking.
Yeah.
And as long as you're a cool dude, you hang out and you're out there for the right reasons. People.
Yeah, that's it, man. And as well, I've played a couple of doofs before, and so you meet people there, and then they invite you to the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking about that just before we went live, because then a few people have told me how it's bush doofs are they're going through an interesting change at the moment.
Yeah,
and they're going through that change because it's you have all these backpackers that are going there, and it's disrupting the piece, but they're not disrupting the piece.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's they have the wrong ideas about it, because the posts I saw on Facebook were things where these backpackers were throwing parties but not paying the DJs.
Right, yeah, that's not good.
Paying the people and stuff.
I don't think, they probably got seen it done in Australia and thought, we could do that, but then have not done the right thing.
That's it. Missed the ethos of how a bush doof should run.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because at the end of a bush doof, it should be all fair and everyone should be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But then, how often have you been doofing for? Then?
I've been it's quite funny. The last doof I played at, I was hanging out with the Hut crew. Have you heard of the Hut?
Hut crew?
Yeah, the Hut. Yeah, they've actually got a bit of a surprise coming up later in the year.
Are they on Instagram or Facebook or anything?
No, they're just a collection of DJs, and friends, and we're I've hung out with them a few times.
Hidden away then, a private group.
Yeah. But
right.
And they hold parties and stuff, and they've been on RTR before, as the Hut crew. Yeah, and But they've got it's top secret at the moment, but it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud, man.
It's going to be very loud.
Yeah.
But then how long have you been doofing for again?
Oh, like years, man. Like since my like mid-20s.
But then, like, have you seen it change over the years, or like, what is your experience of bush?
Well, you see, like, I only go to certain bush doofs, like jungle sounds, and like certain like bush doofs held by certain people. So like, I don't go to all of them.
Yeah.
And as well, work and stuff gets in the way. So like, yeah. But so the ones that I go to are pretty consistent. Like they're always good like weekends and like
and they just
never usually much trouble. Like
it's just fun. It's just, everyone has a good time and it's all constructed well.
And it's like awesome tribe out there as well. Like you get to know people and like you see them at doofs and like you see the same people. It's like, oh, how you been? Like,
well, see, that's it. Like, I haven't really been to many bush doofs, but like, it's just that idea that you just go there and it's just like one big camping thing.
Yeah,
it's just like you just hang out with your mates, listen to music, and camp.
And like you can meet like the good thing I love about it is you can meet absolutely anyone there and like have an amazing conversation. Like,
even if everyone's on the same wavelength, right?
So good.
Yeah, no, that's it. But then, so you work at store.
DJ City.
DJ City.
Store DJ are our enemy, man. Sorry for anyone working at...
don't go to Store DJ. Go to DJ City.
DJ City, yeah.
So then that's only been open recently then, right?
Yeah, it opened mid-December, I think, yeah.
Can we pull up the website if that's all right? So, like, because Adam and Tim and then you work there. How is it working there? Like,
I love it, man. Like I work with a good bunch of people, and shout out to our Ricky as well. So there's 4 of us that work at the store.
Hell yeah.
And, like, I love it, man. So good. And
I reckon
such a good bunch of people, eh?
I reckon it'd be really crazy, right? Because you're just all musos.
Yeah, well, 3 of us are DJs, and Ricky, he's a sound tech by trade. So
hell yeah, okay.
So yeah, we're all in like, and even Ricky has his own 24-hour radio station that plays drum and bass 24/7.
Really? What's that called?
It's called Crazy Talk Radio.
Crazy Talk Radio. Can we Google that? 24/7 drum and bass.
Yeah. It's actually got my playlist playing at the moment because I gave him a thumb drive full of drum and bass.
That's epic.
So that's playing at the moment. Well, it was today. I don't know if it still is.
How's he... Give that a follow. That's so cool. So it's just off the website there?
Yeah, he's got a website, Crazy Talk Radio. But yeah, we had that cranking in the store today, like while we're working.
Well, that's what I mean as well. It's like it's all you're all musos. You just choose what you want to listen to and work to that music.
And that's what we've also been trying to do in store as well, because we sometimes have like Twitch or Kick up, like with local DJs streaming.
Really?
Yeah. So like we can like play them in store, and so like the local DJs get like a bit of like covered.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then and then they shout us out because we type in the thing. Oh, shout out from DJ City. And then, they mention us, like, it's great.
That's epic.
Yeah, I think it's really good, man. Cool. Like, helping, like, you kind of got to, like, get behind, like, local artists,
Yeah, that's it. And that's where, like, I've only been saying this over, like, the last, like, 6 months' time, but it's something I've realised here in Perth. But it's, like... It's so small here, and unless we help each other, how do we grow? How do we get bigger?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if someone's toxic and doesn't want to help someone else out, or help someone get into the industry, or someone who seems like they've got a lot of talent, show them, like, or give them some tips or pointers or whatever. Yeah. How do we actually get better?
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's silly because it's like nightlife, late nights, drinking. Drama, that, politics, all the things that can happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like he said, she said kind of situation. Or he said, she said, they said, in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, it's like, we're so small here.
Yeah.
And we've got such a beautiful community and such a good family.
Yeah, it is.
We just need to grow that family and grow that community.
And I kind of feel that, like, as a family in Perth, Like, you meet other people in the same sort of, like, DJing and stuff, and, like, we just seem to get along,
That's it. We're all on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
that's it. We're getting more people on our wavelength, and it's working, and it's so good.
It's brilliant, man.
Yeah, it's the best.
So good.
Yeah. So then, what gigs have you got coming up then?
Oh, I've got quite a few gigs coming up. I'll have a look, actually. Sorry. I'll have a look, because I've got them all written down here.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yeah, I'm playing...
Do we have any comments as well at all, Kieran, or anything?
Playing Capital Baseland from the 2nd and 4th of May. That's a bush doof.
Let's say that again, sorry.
Capital Baseland. That starts at the 2nd of May and ends on the 4th of May. It's a bush doof.
Oh yeah, cool.
And I'm playing. I'm doing a back-to-back set with Kilobyte for that one.
Kilobyte.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've heard of him. Like,
she's like a relatively new DJ, but she's been playing a doos for a little bit. Like, really cool person, eh?
All right.
But I met her through the Hut Crew as well, you know. So,
yeah. But that's it. That's what I mean, though, right? And it's like she's just trying to break out into the industry a bit.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know much about it. And then you're like, hey, no, come hang out.
Yeah. And that's like, I met her like through the Hut because she met the Hut Crew, like,
Yeah, and it just works out.
And it was kind of funny, like the last stuff, the Australian stuff, it was like Australia Day. Yeah, but aliens, like at the end, Australians, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I was camping with the Hut Crew there, like, and for some reason, like the rest of the doof started calling our campsite like the retirement village because we're all like older doofers, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
And so they'll call it, but like we were the retirement village, but we're probably the loudest crew of the bunch, like in the doof.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Like you show who's who, right?
Yeah, that's it, man. But like, it's always good fun, eh?
Yeah. So then, what have you got in the line for production then as well? Like, so
yeah, production.
Because you're releasing the next EP next week, right?
Yeah, an EP coming out on Friday with like remixes by Intercept, Darcy, and Stodius.
Yeah.
And that's coming out next Friday, and then I've signed a track to Geomagnetic Records.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure when that's coming out yet. I've only just got it signed, so
yeah. It sounds like a lot of things are happening. Like
it's
all working.
I was just looking at like my calendar today, and it's just like starting to fill up. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be busy.
So then, with your DJ gigs, because you don't really want to do commercial this or that, like pub gig would be alright.
Yeah, pub gigs are okay. Yeah,
but it's more so you want to go down like the electronics.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. Yeah.
But then pub at bloody bush doofs though as well. So
yeah, I love playing at bush doofs, man. Like it's just awesome. I always get like the 6 o'clock set, you know, a 6 a.m. set. You know what I mean? There's like 10 people on the dance floor, but I love it. It's still good.
A set's a set.
Yeah.
And if you love it, you love it. That's the biggest thing about it. Yeah.
I'd play to no one and I'd still enjoy it. You know. Like,
that's really good to hear.
Yeah.
Because there are people out there like that where it's like, no, I got to get paid the right amount, which it makes sense because it's like it's a job. But at the same time, it's like we do it for a reason. We do it for the passion. We do it to make people smile. Like,
that's it, man.
So yeah, no, but cheers for that. So
no worries.
Yeah, we're running out of time then.
Yeah.
We've just like blitzed through so much stuff, so much stuff. It's only been 40 minutes. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Usually it's like we just try and cram it all in. Like, well, you know, we extend it into like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Tell me more about yourself. Give me some more stuff to talk about.
Oh man, I don't know where to start. Hey,
neither.
All right, so like. My childhood growing up, I was born in Mongan Hills.
Yeah.
And then my dad was...
whereabouts is that? Mongan Hills? Google that. WA or...
Sorry?
WA?
Yeah, WA, Wongan Hills, yeah. And then my dad was a cop. That's Wongan, W. Not Mongan. Oh. There you go. Oh, that's California, not us. But no, like, and then up to Gascoyne Junction, which is inland from Carnarvon. And then I was there from like age 3 till about age 6. Then moved to Beverley. Wow. Then to Narrogin, that's where I finished high school, and then straight to Perth because I studied audio engineering after year 12. Yeah.
Really? So you just moved over here and went to TAFE or?
Yeah, I went to School of Audio Engineering. It's like a college, But
School of Audio Engineering? I haven't even...
It used to be in Bennett Street in the city, but I think it's moved now.
What am I talking about? I do know what SAE is.
Yeah, of course you do, man.
Yeah. School of Audio Engineering. I have never heard anyone call it that. I just thought SAE. Like, I just call it SAE.
Yeah.
But it does mean School of Audio Engineering.
Yeah.
But hell yeah.
But I went there when it was in Bennett Street. But it's moved now, I think.
Yeah. How did you find it back then? It was really good?
Yeah. Really awesome, like, and helped me like in the industry I'm in now, you know.
Well, that's it, yeah. So you definitely recommend SAE to people?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Out?
Yeah.
It's such a powerhouse of a school, of an education facility, I have to say. Like going to the O Day at the end of last year, beginning of this year, end of last year. It was just incredible. It was so good. Many facilities, so much going on. But well, might as well wrap it up. We've talked about so much stuff.
Oh, we have, man.
Yeah, it's been good. But you should come back on. We should do more yarns.
Yeah,
like,
man, for sure.
Get a group going. Just have like big yarns.
Yeah, keen, eh?
Yeah.
Heaps keen.
Yeah. No, and cheers, Kieran. Like,
I've got a sticker here for you as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll sign your board as well, man.
Oh, wait, just quickly, last thing. Where did you get the name from?
Oh, all right. Oh, Brendaninus Monster.
Yeah.
It was like, I used to work at the Canning Vale markets, and like we used to finish work at like sometimes till like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'd go over to
10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, because we'd start at like 3, 4 in the morning, and then we'd finish at like.
What are you doing? Packing shelves?
Like, no, I was driving a forklift.
Okay, you're just moving things for them.
Yeah, and packing orders and stuff like fruit and veg, like and then like we'd finish work early and go to the pub at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do
and just
it.
like through pub conversations and being dickheads, like you know, like people used to start calling me a monster because I'm massive. Do you know what I mean? And then someone was being an idiot, going Brendan and his monster or something like that, and I'd say that's cool, Brendan and his monster. And anyway, yeah, so it's just a stupid like.
It's cool though.
I think it's ridiculous, and I like it because like promoters like get shitty because they can't fit it on the posters. Like,
but then, have you ever heard of totally enormous extinct dinosaurs?
No, yeah.
Check him out. Like Google him, Kieran. He's a really good electronic artist.
Yeah, wow.
But like, imagine trying to fit that on the bill.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, what was the other one? It's
But I just like it because it's a silly name, and like I don't take anything too seriously in life. Do you know what I mean? So
well, that's
So it kind of reflects where I'm coming from, you know. Like,
that's the way to do it. Just have fun.
Yeah, man.
Life.
That's it.
Like, don't worry about. We'll try and put stress on the back end. Like, just enjoy it whilst you can.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Live every day like it's your last, but not like it's your last, but just live every day.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Just enjoy it. Like, yeah, it's the way to do it.
Yeah, man,
it's
definitely.
100% the way to do it. And then I just wanted to reference one more band as well. So King Gizzard and the Lizard.
Oh, they're amazing, aren't they?
They're amazing, but that's a lot of words.
Yeah. That's probably why they shorten it to K. What is it? KG. KGLW.
Yeah, KGLW. Yeah. But yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words in a band.
Those guys, they've like found a niche market, eh? Like all of their albums they release on like limited edition wax.
Yeah.
And like they've just like found that niche market where they're
playing in Portugal, Spain, Lithuania, Greece, and Bulgaria.
They're so talented. They play everything
Frio,
they play like heavy shit to jazz to like it's crazy.
Well, it's crazy because like when they were first starting out, I went and saw them live probably like 8 years ago, 9 years ago or something. Small little 30-40 person gig in Fremantle.
Yeah, wow.
It was like down the road from Mojo's. Wasn't even at Mojo's, right? But with them doing that, I got told that they just did a Tame Impala. They just locked themselves in their bedroom.
Yeah, bro.
And they just buckled out like 4 albums or something in a year, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was like 3 or 4 albums. And then after they did that, it was like, all right, let's go touring.
Yeah.
Because they had enough material.
Yeah, it's madness,
and people love them enough to be able to go, all right, travel around Australia. All right, now you're going to Portugal. Like, look at that poster. How incredible is that? These guys are just local Frio boys. And they're going there. King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard.
It's nuts, isn't it?
It's so cool. The Europe Residency Tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know you've made it when you're doing the tours like that, eh?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Yeah. But my plan for the future is just to keep playing gigs and see where I go.
Well,
I'm enjoying myself at the moment, so I'll keep doing what I'm doing, man.
But that's a noble thing, though.
Yeah.
That's a very noble thing. Instead of going, I want to try and play in Switzerland and go play at Coachella, or do this or do that. It's like, just have fun with it.
Yeah, I have like little goals and stuff, but like I'm not gonna like aim to fucking play in like on the beaches
or
of
become like Skrillex or something. Yeah. Just gotta have fun with it. Enjoy
man.
It. Yeah.
If you're not having fun, there's no point, eh? Like,
that's it. Yeah. Let's finish it on that. If you're not having fun, there's no point.
Exactly, man.
Cheers so much for coming on.
Thanks, boys.
This has been
Thanks for having me, eh?
Yeah, this has been very good.
Comments?
Oh yeah.
Tim.
Tim. Oh, there's me mum. That's me mum there, Bev Muller. What did she say? I can guarantee this guy is super talented and such a... Oh, that's lovely. Thanks, mum.
It's been a good episode, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, cheers, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, Brendan.
Cheers for having me on.
Yeah, and we will see you guys next week with... I've been doing a bit of shuffling around with the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I remember you saying that you might have had to push me back or something, which is cool. Like, I don't mind.
All it sucks, so just a little PSA, right? Just public service announcement, right? So if you buy a flip phones are the best thing.
Yeah.
I will 100%. I loved my flip phone. But if you take the screen protector off, just don't do it.
Oh, really?
Just don't do it. Took the screen protector off for 3 days because my new screen protector was on its way.
Yeah.
And then I got a crease on the middle.
Oh.
And then literally a month later, it just cracked the glass, and then it started trying to call people, text people. The whole thing started malfunctioning.
Jeez.
So I just threw it on the floor a few times. Got
Did it work after that? Did it work after that?
No, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh shit.
But yeah, like flip phones are the best.
Yeah.
But then I didn't even realize this either. But now how Facebook has changed everything with like these encrypted messages and like chats or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like if with my phone, since my phone broke, I lost all my messages.
Yeah, wow.
So then I had actually double booked you by accident.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that's why I didn't mean to double book you.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah.
Thank God. But it was just like, be careful. You know, be careful, because if you have to get a new phone, you lose all your messages.
I know, it's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Sure does.
No, but yeah, big shout out to Bev. All right, now cheers everyone, and we'll see you guys next week. And sorry, the guest was I was going to.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going to announce next week's guest.
The guest is. Well, what's today? It's the 10th of April. Oh, Marta Pons Garcia.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm pretty sure Marta is actually a Spanish DJ. She's over here.
Oh yeah, wicked.
So she's only come over here like the last year, 6 months or something.
Yeah, I think I've met her before. I met her at a gig. I can't remember where it was. I think it was in O'Connor or on Osborne Park.
Hell yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but yeah, she's gonna come on.
Yeah,
so, it should be good.
Yeah,
it's funny because
I'm pretty sure I have her on Facebook, Marta. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Perth, we're just the community's so small.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Like. Yeah. I've had people come into the store and I haven't recognised them, and they go, "Oh, Brendan." I'm like, "How do?" And they're like, "Oh, we're friends on Facebook." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Nice to see you as well.
Because my face, I've got 1,500 friends on Facebook. I meet people, I just go, add. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah. When I first moved to Perth, I did a lot of that. It's like, oh, you're DJing? Yeah, I'll add that. Oh, you're on stage? I'll add that.
Yeah.
But it's all networking, right?
That's it, man.
It's all networking. So, but yeah, cheers, Brendan. Though.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you guys next week. All right. Have a good one, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of it. It's amazing.
Peace.